guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. That is right, guys. If you see on the screen right now, there is a code for 5,000 diamonds. That is right. I believe this is the biggest code that we've seen to date for diamonds. I know we've seen 3,000 in the past, but I think 5,000 is the biggest diamond redemption that we have seen, guys. And there it is. Absolutely amazing to see 5,000 diamonds. Make sure you use the code today so you can get those diamonds. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that a lot of players have had questions about over on Reddit, over on Discord, which is the issue with the private servers. Now, a lot of people are saying, are the private servers right? Are they wrong? Should they be taken down? In my opinion, it gives an unfair advantage to players if they have the ability to kind of test everything, but it's not just that easy. So when going over onto a private server, which I've never been on, I didn't even know they existed. Going over to the private server, you still have to have the heroes. And I think a lot of players kind of miss that. When you look at some of the top players within AFK Arena, you know, they have maxed out level 700, 720, 730 heroes. They have all of the engraving maxed out. They have the signature items. They have the furniture maxed out, not just 9 of 9, but 36 of 36. If you know what I'm talking about, they have the best of the best heroes, which is required for the Abyssal expedition. So as we get in here, guys, we're going to go through the official message that was given by Lilith, but you can see this is the final boss within the Abyssal expedition. They're actually giving us the ability to go in here and fight it based on what we have. Now, trio battles we can do in here, and this is essentially what they were doing over on the test servers or the private servers. They were fighting the boss and figuring out the best team comps that worked against the boss to make sure they ensure they do the most damage. So now it is also using the highest level blessed relics, which chances are when I get to the boss, I'm not going to have every single set of relics maxed out, but it would give you kind of a baseline of where you are. Which I like is when you come in here, guys, it only has the heroes that I have, and they are at the level that I am at. Makes a really big difference because, again, if you want to maximize your damage, if you really want to be the top #1 in the Abyssal expedition, you have to have pretty much every hero max that is utilized within the formations, or at least, you know, depending on the formation, using the heroes that are within there. But if you have them again at, you know, the plus 80 or the plus 100 engraving, if you have them fully maxed out, it makes a huge difference. And then you have to put levels on top of that. So remember, guys, everything over 240, you gain 1 level for every 10 levels that you have in the player level. So again, if I'm level, you know, 400, 500, 600, 700, it is going to make an absolute pivotal difference when it comes to the Abyssal expedition and how far you can go through and really test it. And you have to have that heroes on the global servers, which is an incredible, absolutely incredible amount of money. Let's hop over and we're going to take a look at Lilith's stance on it and kind of what they said. So let's go ahead and take a look at that message. All right, guys, so this is the message they put out with the concern. I think it's been a day or two, but again, I've been getting a lot of questions, but been concerned with recent heated discussions on various platforms, which it was on Reddit, it was on Discord, it was on Facebook, it was kind of everywhere. So they had to issue kind of a public statement to maintain a fair and balanced gaming environment. We pay close attention to actions that undermine the fairness and balance of AFK Arena, which it is very honest and true. If you are having unfair advantages, if you're essentially gaming or cheating the system, it is not allowed using plugins, codes, exploits, loopholes, illegal advertisement, modifying network configurations. Yes, they have the right to prosecute. Guys, this is a business. This is money. When it comes to people that are cheating the system, it can be very, very costly. Lilith Games has a zero tolerance policy on the use of illegal tools to obtain version data ahead of release that results in breaking balance and fairness, which is exactly what it did. So if I had access to test out a boss prior to the boss being released, gives me kind of an unfair advantage. Any such activity will be subject to the crackdown in accordance with law, ensuring the protection and right. Remember, guys, everything in here is copyrighted. We ask that you do not trust information cited by unofficial sources. That is what a lot of people were doing. They were saying, oh, well, Lilith has no stance on this. They know it was going on and they gave the servers to people. I really do not feel that is the case. But again, I've heard a lot of different stuff from social media in regards to this, in In order to minimize the effect of the corresponding problem, we optimize the new final content, which we just seen on the test server. The new final boss, players can trial the test boss, which is exactly what you, the trial will use the highest level blessed relics. Damage is reference only, does not count towards the boss's HP, which again, we can go in there and we can run all different scenarios, which essentially that's pretty much what they were doing over on these private servers. Players can use all heroes that meet the criteria in the trials. So even if I did have to swap different heroes, but it is the heroes that I have. And again, that is where I think a lot of players don't realize is, you know, if I find a team comp of 5 heroes that work super well against the boss, 1, they're limited stamina, 2, you have to have the heroes built. Even though it does use the martial ratings, you still, again, have to have those heroes built to be able to really progress in there and see how strong they are against a specific boss. In the future, we will intensify our efforts to deal with such issues that illegally affect game security and undermine game fairness, and continuously crack down on related violations in any region and on any platform. So they're really going the bounds with this. We'd also like you to ask for support for helping all the adventurers to reject illegal leaks, illegal distribution, and to maintain a fair game environment. Welcome adventurers to actively report to us. And even, you know, some of the big things that can be detrimental to AFK Arena is, you know, when they come out with, in my opinion, some of the data mine content, some of the content that may not be finished from AFK Arena or might not be released from AFK Arena. As with any game, if the information is essentially leaked or stolen or mined, a lot of players can see that as kind of illegal because the information is taken without the consent or the release of Lilith. And that, again, that goes with any game that we have, any mobile game. If they're developing something new, we've seen it with Illuvium. If they're developing and building something new, it is very cool to see. But when people attempt to get early access to it or steal the confidential information, that I believe is when it really makes a big difference. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Again, Personally, I didn't even know they had the private servers that people are playing on to really test this stuff out. But I find it very interesting that putting the time and effort into doing that is amazing to me for a mobile game. I know players are competitive, but that really, to me, takes it to a whole nother level. So again, guys, we've seen it on Reddit, we've seen it on Facebook, we've seen it on Discord, we've seen it literally everywhere. So I did want to address it. I even got some questions over on my Discord server. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Make sure you use the code. And as always, thank you guys for watching.